As part of the strategic initiatives that we're rolling out, we've identified, I think, an opportunity that we haven't been tapping into, which is our brothers and sisters in the diaspora. So people that have been living in some of the countries that we target as tourism markets for years and years. And so it was almost a no-brainer when, we realized that our very own princess has been living in Texas for I don't know how many years and has family there, has made roots there. And so who better to represent us in a foreign land than somebody that knows, that was born and raised here and knows what Uganda is and stands for. So I think the Prince has described it possibly better than I could have. Everything you've described about Princess Komuntare is exactly what Ugandans are. And I don't know what your experience has been with the rest of them. But I hope that you see that same purity, the same love, the same openness, warmth, and reception with the rest of the country that your wife has ably kind of demonstrated. So for us, just going through all the people that we could have onboarded as ambassadors, it's clear to us that somebody who stands for culture, heritage, we've talked about paying homage to our ancestors. It's what this country, is built on, and Princess Komuntare, embodies all of that. So we're really pleased that she accepted. It's one thing to do our work in the kitchen and vet and screen and say, now we must approach the princess. It's another thing when the princess says, yes, I will stand in for you as Uganda. So we really appreciate you coming. You're going further than just the Tooro kingdom. You're representing Uganda as a whole. We do not take that for granted. And we're really excited because I think this is the first one. Where's my team? Yes, they will bear testament. It's the first kind of, partnership that we're establishing of this kind, where we're, asking somebody to represent us in a foreign land and here, obviously, but mostly we want you to speak for us in platforms where we're not able to speak, where people trust you, where people know you, and it's obvious by some of the comments that have been going around already, by your following online and offline. You embody what people actually love and have come to love about Uganda.
Thank you for the opportunity once again. Before I answer the question, allow me, I have to read, it's a big list. For this to happen, we had to have partners and sponsors. So first of all, allow me to thank the Uganda Tourism Board for the support to make the Mpango happen. I would like to thank the Ministry of Tourism, and allow me to speak this in Tooro for my people. Mpango emyaka 30 nkuru muno habokuba ntujaguza olukera baseija kuba kama emyaka 3 kandi tusobora kutunga emyaka 3 gijaguza tasimbire nyino mukama kutukuliza omukama omurungi akiki nyino mukama oti muno ninda kusima batebe akiko bale kwija kutuletera omusaija wawe kandi okuletera omwana. Ebikuru, I'll explain in English. Speaking about you right now. Ebikuru muno kandi empango nkuko kagambire tujikora ekyoto hampango. Ekyoto hampango mu bugambo kyabasigazi bakiyita marinating the empango. Empango is a huge celebration in Tooro culture. Yaba hebiro bibiri. Hebiro ekiro kye 11 empango etoma akaswa ekiro kya 12 empango iri official abantu abagenyi baitu baije. Hati jagara kateto nkoleka ebiro twine ebiro nka ekiro kwezi mukaga Saturday twine baragara kiki bagibalizeho baragara kiki is an important day. Baragara kiki is in English would call it what will people think, what will people say, but the tool of cleaning the city is just one way of looking at this holistic change of mindset change for our people. We want to ensure that our people think differently to ensure that Tooro shines again. So we will be going with banks to do financial literacy. We'll be talking with environmental protection, River Mpanga, etc. Quite a few, a menu of things that we're going to be looking at. On the 7th, we have the Masaza Cup finals. On the 8th, we have a sports gala, which is a youth gala where we're encouraging youth to play sports, golf, basketball, netball, name it. And on the 9th, we have the presidential forum, but we also have a special day where the young prince, the son of the prince and princess, will be baptized at St. John's at Kabarole, and there will be a special occasion at the palace to celebrate that baptism. And on the 10th, we have the presidential CEO forum having a dinner at the palace. On the 11th, of course, we have the speaker and a royal tour to include one of the issues that we're faced with in Tooro, which is the plight of the tea industry. So we'll be highlighting that, but as well as visiting the special places in Tooro. And then, of course, at 3 o'clock, Mpango Etome, Mpango Yakaswa. On the 12th, we have the official Mpango, where His Majesty, His Excellency the President, will be the guest, the chief guest. And then on the 13th, we are closing off the Mpango with the Kyoto Mpango Festival. So it was a long answer, my apologies, but it was really about bringing all this together. Thank you.
The Right Honorable Prime Minister of Tooro Kingdom, my dear husband, Duke Philip Farquharson, the Right Honorable Deputy Prime Minister and Cabinet Ministers from Tooro Kingdom, the CEO, Uganda Tourism Board, Ms. Juliana Kagwa, and your team, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great joy to welcome you all to the Royal Palace in Kampala. Please join me to congratulate His Majesty King Oyo Nima Kabamba Iguru Rukidi IV upon this milestone of celebrating 30 years on the throne as King of Tooro. His Majesty's leadership has been truly remarkable. I thank the Almighty God for His favor and blessing upon the royal family and all people of Tooro. In a special way, I take this opportunity to thank my mom, my mama, Her Majesty Akiki Beskemegisa, for unwavering support, guidance, and dedication towards making us who we are today. Thank you so much, Mama. I recognize and thank you so much, Mama. I also recognize and thank His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, for his immense support as well. I thank the leadership of Tooro Kingdom, led by Right Honorable Calvin Armstrong Romwire, for the great work done. In a special way, I recognize and thank our esteemed partners present here today for your immense support to His Majesty the King and Tooro Kingdom. Special recognition goes to Ministry of Tourism, Uganda, Tourism Board. In a special way, I take a moment to applaud UTB's leadership in positioning Uganda as a pearl of Africa, and for recognizing the role of our cultural institutions in this journey. I must further commend UTB for the remarkable work you've been doing in blending culture and tourism. Looking ahead, Tooro has exciting milestones such as the Mpango celebrations, and we would be honored to work with UTB to position these events as experiences that attract visitors to our kingdom. I see great potential in building experiences that attract visitors to our kingdom. I see great potential in building cultural tourism packages that highlight not just the events, but also our landscapes, our cuisine, our music, and our traditions. As we celebrate the 30th coronation anniversary, I look forward to strengthening our collaboration with UTB. Together, we can amplify Tooro's culture as part of Uganda's global tourism story. And together, we can show the world that Uganda is not only blessed with breathtaking wildlife and natural beauty, but also with living heritage and a people whose warmth truly make this country the pearl of Africa. Thank you.